Flint's new music leader. We are at Club 93781 show featuring local artists, producers, entertainers. If you're doing something in the city, I want to hear from you. I got a long list of people waiting in line, but you could set your stuff up. It's really simple. Artemis Radio on Twitter. LK Tonio in the building on OB1. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's good?
Good, man. South side of Flint represented today, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's take it right back to the beginning, man, with you, LK. Where'd you get you started in the rap career? Because after looking at your Twitter, you got multiple projects out right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got another project coming out. But let's take it right back to the beginning. How'd you hook up with OB1?
Me and him grew up together on the south side. Like ever since we was kids, man. Maybe like 5, 6.
Okay.
And then our mothers were friends, grandmothers. Like it's deep.
So y'all went to school together and everything?
Yep, elementary.
Okay.
Scott Elementary, yep.
Okay. What made you decide to get into the rap game, man?
It was just all I knew, really. Growing up, man, it's just all I did. It was music. Like maybe like from the time I could talk.
Okay.
So my early inspirations was like Mike Jack, Pop, Biggie, stuff like that.
So
Like
straight
the golden
90s.
era.
Yeah.
And then I got an older sister. She came up like in the 80s. So at the time, like she was a teenager when I was a kid. So she heard all of that.
Yeah. What are your biggest influences, man?
Pretty much the same thing. Like I grew up on a lot of R&B and like melodic stuff, like with melodies and stuff. So I'm like I'm a musician too, so you know things with like a lot of different melodies inspire me.
And you help produce his tracks, right?
Yeah, actually my bro Drink More Water, his name is Greg. He couldn't make it, but he produced 2 songs on there. So
okay.
Yeah,
So,
I just mixed and engineered it.
So you guys grew up in elementary together, and then now obviously you're doing a big. How many tapes do you have out right now?
I only got 2 full tapes, but my last release was like a little playlist.
Okay.
That wasn't like my last release, but my last release project was like a little playlist. It was like a little EP.
Okay.
It was called Before 7-Eleven. I dropped that on my SoundCloud.
Okay.
You can follow me too on SoundCloud at LK Tonio.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with Twitter as well. Now you got this Phone Mag project. Is that out now or is that coming up?
It's coming up.
It's coming up.
This month.
When you gonna drop it?
This month.
This month.
Maybe like next week. Could
Maybe
be
next week
after. But
Okay.
it's this month.
Okay. What's the difference between this project right here and your projects previously?
Well, just working on the craft, developing my voice, developing really how I really want to sound, like how I hear myself sounding. What else?
I feel like it was recorded all in one studio.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All in basically the best situation we done been in so far.
Yeah.
That's where it was recorded. And I try to, like, every project I try to reinvent myself, recreate myself and my sound and go, like, somewhere that nobody was expecting it to go. So it's like you can't really define what genre or style.
Now, do you feel like with this project here, is it hard to redefine yourself every single time? Because it seems like a lot of rappers, and I know I get shit for saying a lot of rappers, you know, in Flint, but they have a typical sound. You have the street sound, you have the trap sound. What sound would you say best describes you?
Industry.
Okay. Yeah.
Like radio.
Yeah.
Okay. So with this project right here, Phone Mag, how many tracks on the project?
It's 8.
8?
So basically the Maxwell EP, but it's a bonus track, so it's 9.
And now you came prepared with like posters and everything, so obviously
it's all for you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Like with the branding behind it, how important is it to brand yourself as an artist? Because it seems like, you know, the typical thing to do is put your stuff on SoundCloud, have a Twitter, but I mean you came prepared with like posters. You know, it seems like you're more prepared than most.
Yeah. Brandon, this kind of, man, let me tell you, this whole project was created on accident.
Okay.
I was working on a whole nother project when this came about. It just happened to be that we all ended up like really linking together, like almost being forced to have to come together. You know?
So
So was it just one song that popped off and then that kind of made the soundtrack almost?
Like, it was a vibe in the studio. It was like, bro.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
It was like, why wait the intro? But it was like, bro, like that's the one. Like people gonna feel that. Like,
Okay.
and then it's just kept going from there.
So if people want to check out your previous projects, they could just check it out on SoundCloud, right? You got it all up on there?
No, my 2 projects, you could catch them like any mixtape site, any whatever app they're using, whether it's like Live Mixtapes, DatPiff, Spinrilla, My Mixtapes, it's all over there. Not on iTunes or anything, but this phone mag will be on iTunes and Spotify and Tidal, as well as the other mixtape sites.
Now, how hard was it for you to get that on iTunes? Because I know a lot of artists go through problems with getting their music, certified and put on iTunes. Yeah. Is that a difficult process? And also, is it important for you to make this like almost like your first official release? Because you wouldn't put, not to sound too bare about it, but like something like just typical on iTunes. Like you got to get the certification for it. You got to post it. Yeah. So would you say that this is like your first official out the gate project?
Yeah, this is the first one. And what made us want to put it on iTunes was because we fuck with Chance. We really fuck with everybody doing their thing. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. Even here in Flint, man, especially here, man. It's home, man. Shout out to you guys. But shout out to Chance as well. But with him releasing his mixtape this year, he did something like a little campaign, what you call it? People sign off and shit.
I'm not sure.
It was like one of those, a survey or whatever, a petition.
Okay.
He had a petition to make mixtapes qualify for Grammy, and Grammy nominations. So I'm like, shit, our boy custom making beats, we buying beats, we like, let's get some money off this. We deserve it.
Yeah.
We've been working hard on this all year and grinding for 2013 his first project was out, 2014 my first, 2015 my second, and kind of third because the little playlist, and then this is the fourth. So we've been grinding like 4 years straight. I think
it's important to get mixtapes on there too, because you listen to some mixtapes, like you look at Drake when he dropped that. If you're reading this, it's too late. To me, that was better than Views, and that was just a mixtape that he just dropped,
I fuck with Views though, man.
Yeah, Views was good, but I feel like if you're reading this was harder, it was like damn, like why didn't he put that out as an album, and obviously that's Drake, he can do whatever the hell he wants, and it's the same thing with Chance, but I feel like the rappers even in Flint here, do you feel that mixtapes don't get taken as seriously as albums?
Yeah, especially when people just maybe a lot of times, especially people still going over other people's beats. But is that starting to kind of almost die down because people coming more so original, and like Chance say, if you coming original with original beats, original songs, original lyrics, you might as well get some money for it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I get the putting it out on DatPiff because it gets recognition and people can get it for free. But with this project right here with the phone mag, you're obviously going to charge for it, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And how much that's going to go for?
It's going to go for the low. Albums and stuff on there, it's kind of
like a proud to pay thing.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be free too, but if it's on iTunes, a lot of people have been telling me that they want to buy it. When is it going to be for sale? They want to buy it. So.
Well, it's supporting the artist too. I mean, when you look at the culture around here, there's only so many clubs you could perform at, and there's only so many places you can go and share your craft, where if you do it digitally, there's more of a chance that people are actually going to buy it. And I think that that's a big problem too, is that people invest a lot of money into these projects and then they put it out for free. And then you're out, studio time. I mean, it's not free for you guys to go to the studio, right?
No.
Yeah. What studio you guys go to?
Shout out to the studio we have, man. Me and Diva recording the studios. Yeah.
I mean,
we have other locations that we mix at.
Yeah.
And just vibe out and that we're building, but the main one right now is Me and Diva Studios.
Okay.
Shout out to D Rich in his studio too.
Yeah, so when this drops, you don't have an official date yet, but sometime this month you guys are going to drop the phone mag. It's all done, mixed and mastered, ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready to go.
And then do you have a single ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got something else for you.
Okay.
I'm going to email you too.
Yeah, email it to me. What's the single going to be called?
The single is out right now. It's a video on YouTube. It's actually my debut video. It's called The Definition.
Okay.
Shot by our videographer, JR, who's down in Lansing.
Okay.
Couldn't make it. He at work right now.
How did you link up with him?
through this guy and through our other guy, our producer, Drink More Water.
Okay.
It was actually
Tumblr famous friends.
The Tumblr famous friends. Is that what you said? Yeah. Yeah, and looking at it right now, it's a different video, man. Like, you got, like this shit's weird, man. Like, I'm watching it right now. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and you could tell the person who produced it, like, really put their mind to it, man. That's the thing. You get people that just, like, chop it up and put something, and they're just walking through the streets, and, like, you got, like, the artistic vibe behind it. Where'd you shoot this at?
Here.
In here?
Here. Yeah, part of it was in Lansing.
Okay.
Most of it was here.
Okay.
It was actually his first video.
Yeah.
He did.
Yep, my first and the guy's first. Cause before that, he never shot a video. He just was kind of moved.
Yo, well, give him props, man, because it looks good.
Shout
It looks
out to
good.
Farnsworth,
Yes. And where are you at in the studio? Is this a studio that you're talking about right now?
Yeah, that's me and David recording studios.
Okay.
And it's this too. You can have this.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
There's a few clean songs on there for you. And,
Okay.
Full EP.
Dope. So make sure that you check it out. LK Tonio, Obi-Wan in the building right now. That phone mag going to be coming out in September. Straight from Southside Gotham, as he says on Twitter. And if you haven't checked out this video too, make sure that you check it out, man. It's right on the pinned tweets. People do that, right? They pin it just right to the front.
Yeah.
This is technology, man. I'm behind. Like, I get on Twitter, I say what's up, and then I get off, man. I didn't know you could pin tweets and all that. That was convenient. So cool.
Yeah.
LK,
Shout out to Clarissa Shields too. That's our sister.
Okay.
Our dad, me and his dad. That's her ex coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We on Netflix too. Go check it out.
You're on Netflix too?
Well, technically he in the movie.
I was gonna say, why didn't you bring that up in the interview, man? Like, I'm getting ready to close it out, and you're on Netflix. Like,
shout out to Clarissa Shields.
Okay.
She used to support our old mixtapes, like before she got us.
Yeah, it's dope,
Labor
man.
Day dinner at the auntie's house this weekend.
There you go.
She gonna be coming through. You already know, man.
Yeah,
shout out
that's
Jason
awesome,
too.
man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pops.
Obi-Wan, LK Tonio project coming out in September with that phone mag, and also a couple mixtapes you could check out now on Dat Piff. Appreciate you guys coming through.
Yeah, appreciate you for having us.
Yep.